Mitch Marner is experiencing one of the brightest moments of his career with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Not only does he lead the team in points, assists, and ice time, but he is also proving why he is one of the most complete players in the NHL. In 27 games, Marner has amassed 28 assists and 38 points, putting him on track to surpass his personal best of 99 points in a single season. What does this mean for the team and its fans? Mitch Marner, the heart and soul of the Toronto Maple Leafs. During the victory against the Tampa Bay Lightning on November 30th, Marner had an unusual moment when he nearly hit coach Craig Berube with a puck twice. Jokes aside, Berube acknowledged that Marner is essential to the team's success. And it's easy to see why. He leads the team with an impressive 40 minutes of ice time per game and plays critical roles on both the power play and penalty kill. With 11 multi-point games in his last 14 outings, Marner's impact has been nothing short of extraordinary. Marner's leadership stood out even more during the absence of captain Auston Matthews, who missed 9 games due to injury. During this period, Marner shone, tallying 15 points and leading the team to a 7-2,000 record with a power play operating at 32.4%. It's this kind of performance that separates good players from exceptional ones. Have you ever wondered what drives a player like Marner to evolve year after year? Lightning coach Jon Cooper, who previously coached Marner with Team Canada, believes it's the combination of confidence and hockey IQ. He described Marner as elite, praising his ability to read the game and create plays. Sidney Crosby, who recently trained with Marner, also commended him, calling him crafty and highlighting his unique ability to create time and space on the ice. In addition to being a key piece for the Maple Leafs, Marner is preparing to represent Canada in the Four Nations Face-Off tournament in February. He described the opportunity as an honor, something every player dreams of. With teammates like Nathan MacKinnon and Connor McDavid, the event promises to be unforgettable. But what about Marner's future in Toronto? This is the final season of his 6-year contract. Despite the potential to become an unrestricted free agent in July, Marner has assured that his contract situation is not a distraction. For him, the focus is on playing, having fun, and of course, winning. With Marner in peak form, the Toronto Maple Leafs can dream big this season. But we want to hear from you. Can his performance take the team to the next level? Do you believe Marner should be the top priority for a contract renewal? Share your thoughts in the comments. After all, the voice of the fans is what drives the heart of this sport. But before we dive into today's big story, here's a quick reminder. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel Boys in Blue News, and turn on the notification bell. Your subscription makes all the difference in strengthening our passionate Toronto Maple Leafs community and helps us keep bringing you the best news and analysis. Now, let's get to today's major update. Maple Leafs eyeing Jacob Trouba. Is he the missing piece? The Toronto Maple Leafs are doubling down on their efforts to bolster the blue line this season. After bringing in Chris Tanev and Oliver Ekman-Larsson, rumors suggest the team might be interested in another big name, Jacob Trouba. According to NHL insider Steve Simmons from the Toronto Sun, the Leafs management has been closely monitoring Trouba, who is currently with the Anaheimducks after being traded from the New York Rangers. Simmons revealed that Toronto might attempt to acquire the player, especially if Anaheim agrees to retain part of Trouba's salary, which still has 2 years remaining on his 7-year, $56 million contract. Trouba is known for his solid defensive skills and physical style of play, qualities that the Leafs value. His addition would be particularly significant now, considering the injury to defenseman Jake McCabe, who plays a similar role on the team. McCabe, currently on injured reserve after being struck in the head by a puck, was described by captain Auston Matthews as a heart and soul player. If Trouba does join Toronto, he would bring not only shutdown abilities, but also experience and leadership to a team striving for defensive consistency. However, for this deal to happen, Anaheim would likely need to retain 50% of Trouba's salary, making it feasible within the Leafs' tight cap space. Such retention, however, would not come cheap. The Leafs would have to part with valuable assets, possibly high draft picks or promising young players. Meanwhile, the Anaheim Ducks are excited about their acquisition of Trouba, who arrived in exchange for Urho Vakanainen and a 4th-round pick in the 2025 draft. Ducks GM Pat Verbeek praised Trouba's versatility as a defenseman, highlighting his penalty-killing abilities and physical presence on the ice. Trouba also seems content in Anaheim, noting that the city was one of the preferred options for him and his wife. But will this partnership with Anaheim be long-term? Rumors suggest Trouba could be moved to a contending team before the trade deadline, especially if the return is advantageous for the Ducks. For Toronto Maple Leafs fans, the potential arrival of Trouba raises some big questions. Is he the missing piece to stabilize the defense and push the team deeper into the playoffs? Would the front office be willing to sacrifice key assets for a player who, even with retained salary, still represents a significant cost? Now, we want to hear your thoughts. Do you think Jacob Trouba would be a good addition for the Leafs? What would be a fair price to acquire a player of his caliber? Share your ideas in the comments. Your voice makes all the difference in shaping the team's future discussion.